Now in a previous video we went through sending out a survey to your employees. However, the survey that we sent out was based on one of the pre-built types within the system. It was based on the leadership feedback survey format that comes with Techlify HR. What if you wanted to create a custom type of survey? And a use case for this, given our data set that we have here, might be that we have some oil and gas contracts and Exxon wants us to start tracking safety. So maybe we need to send out a safety survey to our engineering team members. How do we go about creating that safety survey? Now, if you come to your collaboration module, you go to types here, you'll see the survey types that are pre-built within Techlify HR. To send out the safety survey, first we need to create a type. Let's go ahead and create that, and let's just say safety survey to fulfill our safety requirements, right? And you save that type. Now once you save that type, it shows up as a draft type within our survey type, so you see it here. And if you edit it, you come to a survey builder where you'll be able to build out the survey exactly as you might need. And let's go ahead and add a couple of questions here. So I have a couple of pre-built questions that I'm just going to copy and paste. That's the first question being, my work environment is generally safe and I do not fear injury. Again, these questions are from someone who is not involved in the safety industry, so forgive anything that might not seem safety related. The second question, do you have any suggestions? So first we ask them if they feel safe, and then we can now add a long answer question. Now on the question form, and let me just go through that in our third question. You have the body of the question. So this is our third question. You can add a description, right, which will further supplement the main question body. So let's say question on PPE. And then you have two types of questions within a survey just to keep things simple. In this case, we'll do a rating scale. Now, from our questions that we've added, you can see the preview that the rating scale basically have a 5-point option, and a long answer is basically for them to type in the answer. Now, once you've added questions to your survey, you're able to perform a couple of operations. One, you can move up and down to rearrange, and in this case, maybe we want to have our suggestions as the last question. So I'm going to go ahead and move that down, and you can edit or even delete a question, right? So this is a simpler version of the appraisal builder. Now, once you've finished adding the questions to your survey, in order for us to use this survey format, we need to activate it. So you can hit save here, and you'll go back to your survey types, and from right here you can edit it again in order to activate it, and you just want to hit save and activate. So you can save your type and just leave it, keep reviewing it until you're ready, then you can activate. Now once this survey type is built out, let's just go ahead and preview it here. Right, so this is how your survey will show up to end users. Sending out the survey follows the same process as before. We come to surveys, we click plus, we say, hey, you'll now see the new type that we've added show up. So this is a safety survey, and of course we want to rename that. You can specify if it's anonymous or if we want to track the respondents. And then last but not least, we can specify which employees we want. Of course, this survey being a safety will only add our engineering department employees. And let's say that we're certain about this, we can just go ahead and save and activate this survey. Now, once we've activated the survey, you'll see it's published, comes up at the top here. And if you view the survey, you'll see all responses showing up here. Now I'm just going to refresh my page. All right, so this is my survey email, and you'll see, because my email is linked to John Aiton, I got the request to fill the survey from my organization. I'll just go ahead and fill this. Right, I agree. Need stronger helmets. And I'll just go ahead and submit that survey. Now, once again, once you've submitted that survey, if I go ahead and refresh the view page for the survey, I'll see the graph starting to populate, and I'll see that, hey, John Aiton was the person who submitted, and as more team members submit, you'll be able to see the information on the survey, and that's really how you can go about creating a custom survey type. Once again, let me just show you from the, yeah, it was already filled, but if you saw earlier, the format that was shown was based on the survey type that we designed.